house of random, I wouldn't say useless, but just random stuff.
And you're going to Chili's to sit down with the fam, and a goddamn robot pulls up and tries to serve you. You're like, excuse me. I'd like to be a gallon of milk that expires, maybe the 23rd, the 24th, instead of, maybe the 15th, the 16th. You know what I'm saying?
What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. My name would be Evan. You can call me E, Ev, Red, Captain Redbeard, Big Red Bastard, Red Rob Zombie, Ritz's son. We go by a whole bunch of names. But what is up, everybody? I know. This is the exact same location as last week. I know. I had ideas about going outside, but those ideas quickly got squashed when I woke up about, let's see, what time is it? So it's like 6:15 right now. I woke up like 20 minutes ago. I woke up at like 5:45. So I wanted to go I wanted to go like to a park or something or outside, but I just got way too cooked the night before. So then waking up today, because I had an alarm set for like 10:30, didn't even wake up to that. Woke up, oh man, today wasn't even that bad. Today was like a high of 100. Damn. Um, yeah, I set my alarm and I didn't wake up to it. And then I woke up at like noon. I was like, fuck, what time is it? And then I checked my phone. My head was kind of like, not pounding, but just kind of whoosh, 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 whoosh. Like, fuck, yeah, you pound some water, get back to bed. So I pounded some water, woke up. It was like 2. I just did the classic, bro. I'll sleep for hours, but I'll get up in between, like setting little shitter alarms. So, like, I got up at like 2. Excuse me. Got up at like 2. He's like, all right, bet. It's like 2. I'm going to set my alarm for like 15, 20 minutes. Then I'll get up. I'll go bang out the pod, blah, 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 blah. So then that happens. So that doesn't happen. Time goes by. 20 minutes goes by. Damn, Gizmo. 20-ish minutes goes by. And it's not like my phone is right next to my bed. Like, I do have to, like, get up to, like, turn off the alarm. But even then, that doesn't stop the sleep. So, yeah, it was like, say, 2:30. I was like, all right, 15 more minutes will be good. Roll back over, 15 more minutes goes by. Next thing I know, I wake up, it's like 4 o'clock. I'm like, all right, bet. It's like 4. Still plenty of time. Give me like 15 minutes. I'll be good. Fucking hour goes by. It's 5 o'clock. I'm like, all right. It's like 5 right now. Let me get my shit together. 10 more minutes, then I'm good. 2 hours later. But yeah, and then I end up waking up at like 5:45. Partially because my mom came in my room as well and was like, yo, DGen, time to get up. Which at that point I was trying to get up anyway. Like I had just set my alarm before she had come in my room. Like, all right, yeah, I'll be up in 5 minutes, mom. And then I actually got up. And I'm like, fuck, dude, it's almost 6. Fuck. So yeah, that's why we're not currently in a different locale. But I have this weekend off, this upcoming weekend, because today is Tuesday. So I have this upcoming weekend off. Excuse me, so yawny. I'm not even necessarily tired, I'm just yawning. Yeah, I have this whole upcoming weekend off, so I'll definitely go to a park. We'll definitely bang out an outdoor sesh, chilling outdoors. Yeah, that's why we weren't in a park today or outside or Discord call with the homies because it just scheduling and me being a custer and it just yeah. But we're here. We're recording. Today is like I said, what July? Today's July 16th. Crazy that we've already burned through half of July. I don't know about y'all, but this year has been. I mean, maybe fuck. Is that what happens every year you get older? Because like this year feels like the fastest flying year like ever. But then I look back at last year and there's like highlights of what happened last year. What's up, Ma? I know I got the chores to do. I need to do this first because this takes more time than that does. I need to record this so I can. I'm trying to have it edited and uploaded today. I should have been doing this hours ago, which I didn't. But
You were supposed to sit down the litter box.
Yeah, I know. But it'll get done, I promise. I'm going to do it directly after this. Because I have to put this and then plunk it in the computer and then convert it to a different file. And then I have to edit it. And then I have to wait for that. I'm trying to get I should not even be uploading on Tuesdays. Well, come back. If you want to say something, come back. And there you go. Angry mom face. Arr. I'll do it. I'll take care of it. I promise, Mom. You're right. And that's the other thing, too. I'm a custard. I didn't do my chore obligations yet to do my chore obligations. I will do them, but yeah, I kind of fucked off the whole day and slept the whole day. So, but don't worry, litter boxes will be done. It'll be taken care of. I don't know what else to do. Oh, we gotta replace the water filter too. Fuck. Yeah, I gotta do that as well. But yeah, I'll be free next weekend, so I really gotta stop this recording on Tuesday, uploading on Tuesday bullshit, because I just keep slipping further and further from the original. Like, originally it was like uploaded on Saturday or uploaded on Sunday. A new episode's on Sunday. But then it got pushed back to Monday, and then Monday got pushed back to Tuesday. I mean, for fuck's sake, last week I didn't even record a fucking episode, or 2 weeks ago I didn't even record a fucking episode because it just... So yeah, I don't like uploading and recording on Tuesdays, but it has been what it has been. But this weekend will be different. I'll record this weekend, have it up by the beginning of the week. But yeah, this week is a spicy fucking week. We'll start off top. We are in the midst of a new job. So, nepotism. My mom, she's an accountant and does accounting nerd stuff for people and companies and whatnot. And one of the companies, I guess, is like this mom and pop, like heating and cooling company. And I'm not even sure how, but she had heard through the grapevine. Excuse me. Podcasting, yawning all the time. She had heard through the grapevine, or I guess was like talking to him or whatever, that they've recently let go of somebody, and whatever. So then my mom told me just casually, she's like, "Hey, I don't know if this is something you'd be into, but there might be something with this." And then I don't know, I'm not sure where she got the hours and the pay from. I don't know if it's accurate or not, but she was saying that it would be 7 to 4, Monday through Friday, starting at $17 an hour. So the worst part of that to me right now is just the schedule of 7 to 4, which I can do that. And it's right down the fucking road, like literally right down the road. Like I could walk there in 10 minutes type beat. It's right across the road, right down the road. So it's not that far away. 7 to 4, Monday through Friday, have Saturday, Sunday off. I'm a DJ who goes to bed at like 7 in the morning, but if it meant like doing something completely different and getting out of this trap that I've been in for the past couple years, then fuck it. Looks like we're getting up at 7. It looks like we're going to be a morning grinder, a morning gamer, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so she talked to me and was like, "I don't know if that's something you'd be into. I'm just kind of floating it by." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, fuck it." She's like, "What? Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't. Yeah, if it's if it's not what I'm doing currently, fuck yeah." And it's already paying $3 more than I already make currently. Fuck yeah, let's do that. Because like right now after tax, I make around what? Because I don't even know exactly how much I get paid hourly. I just know the pay's increased because the minimum wage is increased. I'm not sure if I myself have a thing. I don't know, but I make, we'll say, like 15 an hour. But then after tax, it's really weird because then after tax, my average paycheck, like I'll work 30 hours a week, and then my paycheck will be a little north of 300. So basically, with taxes and everything, I'm basically making like 10 an hour, 11 an hour, which is not as ideal, but making 17 an hour and then getting custard, I'd be making basically after taxes what I make now before taxes, or a little bit less than I make before taxes now after tax, which would be tits. So instead of making, let's say, $11 or $12 an hour, I'm making like $14, $15 an hour, which right now, that's awesome. That is, to me, that's significant. And having solid hours and a solid schedule, a dependable schedule, that is nice. Because I'm beginning to feel more like an old man, but I'm looking back. I'm like, bro, I don't know how I've been doing this erratic ass schedule. I mean, fuck, tomorrow I work 11 to 4:45. Yesterday I worked 2:45 to 8:30. So it's like I need more dependability in my life. I need to know and be able to make plans of doing something in the future without having to take time off for that thing, you know? Because people are like, oh, well, what are you doing this weekend? Blah, 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 blah. And then usually I'll have to tell them, I'm like, well, I'm probably working, or I'll find out Friday what the rest of the weekend looks like, but I'm probably working, which is a shitty feeling. It'd be nice to be able to be like, oh, Sunday, Saturday, you want to go to fucking whatever? Let's go to fucking whatever. And be like, all right, bet. I know I have that day off. Let's go do it. So yeah, I'm at the point now where it's like, fuck, just some dependable, stable schedule would be nice. Stable hours would be nice. So she's like, oh, damn, okay, you want to do it? I was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. It's heating and cooling. Fuck. It's heating and cooling in the desert. So is it going to be fun? No. But it's something that would never, I don't see there being any off season. Because, like, right now, it's summertime, it's hot as fuck. And everyone needs air conditioning and everyone, needs the cool. But then in a few months from now, it's going to start cooling off and it's going to get really cold. And all of a sudden, people are going to need heaters. And now we're going to need heat. So, being a heating and cooling company in Arizona in the Southwest, I can't really think of a better job security than that, because there's two things you can count on with the weather in Arizona depending on the year. It's either going to be really fucking hot or it's probably going to be really fucking cold. So having a job that deals with when it's hot, it's cold, and when it's cold, it's hot, I think that's nice. So then my mom was like, all right, cool. I'll go tell them that you're interested, whatever. So then my mom sent me the screenshot of what she had said to her in response to me. So this was on Wednesday, July 10th, which feels so long ago. It was like a week ago. So they said, oh, that would be awesome. When we hired these other people, we really didn't want to name drop them. We didn't really have a spot for them, but really liked them and wanted to give them a chance, so we gave them 2 days a week. It wasn't that the learning curve was terrible, but the final straw was them oversleeping for the last time. We love the idea of training someone from scratch. Once we get our other service truck on the road, we've been waiting on bins to be made for 6 months, and get it alarmed, we will probably be able to do that. We just got our logo on it last month, so we're definitely moving forward. I love that he wants to learn a trade. It's a pretty brutal trade, but could be rewarding in the long run. We have no one else in mind, so as soon as we have ours, we'll get his info. That's pretty exciting for us. Smiley face. So I know it's not like I mean, to me, they're saying, yes, we're gonna fucking hire you. We just gotta wait for hours, which is fucking awesome. So I'm trying not to count my chickens before they hatch, but reading that makes me think, all right, bet. So once this thing comes together, then ease on board, tap the fuck in. And not to toot my own horn, but especially when it comes to working from a recommendation from somebody else, and like their word is part of what got you into that job. I'm a very good worker. I'm a very, very hardworking person, especially when I'm new to something and I have something, I guess, to prove, if you will. Um, so yeah, most definitely getting the recommendation from mom to help, the nepotism to get me in the door to do something else. Yeah, I'm excited. I just want to work. I just want to get outside. I mean, I don't want to be outside, but I just want to work. I'm excited, and it's something that is in the area of what I want to do career-wise, because initially the whole pivot to begin with was, the initial plan was to try and find a second job or a secondary flow of income outside of what I'm doing right now, so that I could focus on school. The school being electrician, trades, and then getting into a trade. But now I didn't even really think about something like this. But now having the pivot job and the thing I'm getting paid for is something that is in the field of what I'd be going to school for anyway. I'm like, all right, bet. Well, if I'm already going to be working in a trade like this, and I would assume that heating and cooling has some elements of electricity in it, some elements of electricianness. I don't know. I've never fucking knew to all this, but yeah, I'm excited. So now I'm thinking, okay, I'll lock in this job with them, do the heating and cooling. That's a trade. I'll learn, be trained from them how to do that. And then I'll be making already base pay way more than I'm making currently right now and what I've been doing for the past years. So I'll be making more money doing this shit. And I feel like there's incredible opportunity to grow. I mean, I don't know. I'm just really optimistic and excited, and I'm really looking forward to it, even though it is outdoors and the hours might be something that we're not used to. I'm so ready to change to fit that new thing. Like, whatever, like, at this point, I don't give a fuck that it's a 7 to 4 Monday through Friday. That's actually kind of relieving. That's actually kind of nice because I know I could get into a schedule, I could get into a routine. It's like, okay, I can get off work, still have enough time to be a DJ, go to bed, get up, have enough, enough time to sleep, get up, work, come home, be a DJ, repeat, because as it is right now, where I have fucking Tuesday off and fucking this day off, and you're working like next week. That's another thing too, where it's like I need to get the fuck out of here. They're having me pick my own schedule, which I'd never done for the almost 2 years that I've been working here. They're now having me pick my schedule to pick my hours, but it's ranked by seniority. So all these people that have been here for like fucking 30 years pick their schedule and what they want, whatever shifts that they want, which is their normal 40 hours. And then it gets to people like me and people below me in seniority where we get like the scraps left. So I went from them telling me like, all right, E, this is what your schedule looks like from week to week or whatever, to them now telling me, all right, well, you got to go pick from the pile of scraps what hours you want to work. So this week, like, because it goes Sunday through Saturday, this week I worked Sunday, Monday, off Tuesday, where I closed Saturday and Sunday 2 to 10, Monday 2:45 to 8:30, then Wednesday 11 to 4 or 11 to 5, then Thursday 2 to 6. Then I'm off the weekend because I'm using paid time off, so I'm off the whole weekend, and then I'm closing Monday 2:30 or 2:45 to 8:30, and then the rest of the week, like I think Wednesday through Friday or something like that, the only thing left was fucking 11:15 to 4:45. So then next week, my whole week is going to be that mid shift, that literal mid shift. So it's like, yeah, no, I need to get the fuck out of here, bro. They're making me fight for hours to pick hours between all these other people when like I'm reading the writing on the wall. I can see what's going on. I have a very strong feeling they're trying to phase E out of the position that he's in, which I'm completely okay with. I have no qualms with. I've been feeling overwhelmed in that position, and especially when we lost somebody, they didn't die. When somebody quit abruptly that was in the position, that really put a lot of pressure on us. And I've been trying to get out of this for a while. I didn't even ask to be in the position that I'm in. So I'm seeing the writing on the walls. I'm getting less and less hours in that position. I'm getting scheduled to fight for hours for this position. So that's just another thing where it's like, all right, cool. I need to get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm not I'm not fighting with Susie over who gets to fucking get this shitty shift versus this shitty shift. Like literally next week, my whole week is just going to be 11 to 5 basically the whole week. So, yeah, no, I need to we're getting out of here. I'm just waiting on them to get their stuff together so they can come hit up me. I mean, I'm at the point where I don't even know if I'll put in a 2 weeks. I might just fucking, as soon as I get the ringle from them, oh, cool, you guys got hours? All right, bet. Sorry, I'm done. Here's your shit back. I'm done. Here you go. I'm done. Bye. Never coming back here again. Because, like, every day I've been driving to work, there's a fucking nuisance big intersection. A big intersection that I shit you not takes 3 minutes. If you miss the light cycle, like you're coming up to the intersection and it's green, but then before you get there, it starts going yellow, then it goes red. You are going to wait at that fucking intersection for like 3 goddamn fucking minutes. Because it's like, oh, it's a cunty fucking intersection that decides that in the midst of doing traffic, having people going this way and people going this way, they also decided that what if we just had at any point throughout the light cycle of the intersection, what if we just let one side of the intersection go? So you have people coming down from this way, it's green for them to come down this way, and then it's also green for them to make left-hand turns to come this way. Meanwhile, the traffic going the opposite way, it's red for them, so they're waiting while these people are coming, then they make a turn. Then it turns green for them, then they can go. I fucking hate this intersection with every fiber of my being. Like, I'm already late as it is, but then I'm like squeaking it late, and I pull up to that light at the wrong time in the cycle, and it makes me significantly more late than I would have been otherwise. I fucking hate this intersection, and I cannot wait. I was telling myself yesterday, I cannot wait until this is the last time that I'm going to this intersection. Because where my job's at, the side of town that my job's at, granted, it's not that far away, but I have literally nothing to do with that side of town other than working over there. So when I'm not working over there anymore, I will not be over there anymore. And I am so, so incredibly looking forward to that because it's just one of many things. It's just, sorry about that, folks. Yeah, so last week, so it was a double whammy. We tried to get her phone case on and could not. She couldn't figure it out, and I couldn't figure it out. And I was getting frustrated. I was like, all right, fuck it. I don't care. So then we wanted to replace the water filter that we have because we just have like a pure water filter that screws onto your faucet. Because Arizona already has good water, like good drinking water, because we get it from the Colorado River. So we already have decent drinking water, but then, throwing a water filter on it just makes it even that more primo. But anyway, so we're trying to get the thing off, and there's these two little tabs at the top of the water filter, and it should be you pinch those things and it comes off. So then I'm annoyed, and I look up like the specs of it. I'm like, specs of this water filter removal. And then I watched a YouTube video. It was actually that one that we have now. Ours was vertical, but the one we have now is horizontal. Anyway, in the video, the dude's like, yeah, you just pinch these two white little things, and then boop, it comes off the faucet. And then I show my mom the video. I'm like, Mom, look at this shit. This is the guy that's supposed to help us. He's like, yeah, it's really easy. You just go plink, conk, all the things comes off the sink. I'm like, what the fuck? So then further investigation, some digging, turns out the like minerals in the water calcified the joint between like the faucet and like where it connects. So she just poured a little bit of vinegar on it, loosened it up, and popped it off. Boom. Now we got a brand new water filter. So that's what that was. And all this talk about water is making me very thirsty. I love water. Holy fuck, I love water. I should have brought a water bottle, but I'm gonna re-up. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of ice cubes, fresh water. Yeah, that's what that was all about. But anyway, yeah, so we're in the midst of, this was a week ago, in the midst of getting a new job, working on something new. Fuck that intersection. I cannot wait to never have to be on that side of town ever again. Again, it's not even like, it's 10 minutes down the road. It's 2 miles away, like right down there. But I have nothing to do with that side of town other than working over there. And I fucking hate that light. And there's no way I would get to work. I'd have to do some roundabout ass bullshit to get to work to avoid that intersection. So, yeah, I'm just counting down the days till I don't have to be here and I don't have to go through that intersection. Because, yeah, it can suck my taint. But yeah, so that was the first initial. This is why I guess it's beneficial. I don't know. Things come out when they come out. But a whole bunch of shit has happened this week. I thought that me getting a new job on Wednesday, I thought that was something. No. I don't know what rank to do this. I guess one's a part two. So, craziest first thing will definitely be the header of this. The assassination attempt of the former president of the United States, 45. Holy shit. This is gonna have huge ramifications and implications rippling throughout time. I'm gonna have to look it up right now. I can't remember when the last presidential assassination attempt was. Before this, let me find out. My eyes fucking watering. Yeah. Hello? Fuck off. Okay, so fuck off. No way. Are you telling me the last one was Ronald Reagan in 1981 by John Hinckley Jr.? No way. You're telling me the last presidential assassination attempt was in the 80s? What the fuck? 4 sitting presidents have been killed. Abraham Lincoln by John Wilkes Booth, James A. Garfield by Charles J. Gattiel, William McKinley by Leon, can't pronounce that, and JFK by Lee Harvey Oswald. Additionally, 3 presidents have been injured in attempted assassinations. Ronald Reagan, 1981, Theodore Roosevelt, and Trump. Damn. Damn. So I guess the last assassination attempt before 45 was in 1981 against fucking Ronald Reagan, bro. But yeah, that was crazy. What was that? Saturday? One of these days recently, somebody tried to, I mean, they did. They shot my fucking in the ear. Crazy to think that that kid was an inch away, like an inch to the right. Like, I don't even know what kind of world would, like, the timeline in which, like, he did get assassinated and there isn't him, but now there is, and this is just gonna be bad. This is bad. This is bad for everyone and everything. This is fucked. This is fucked because you have the people on the right that are saying the people on the left did it. Then you got the people on the left saying that the right did this as some kind of martyrdom. This is bad. This is bad. Yeah, we watched the attempt on Twitch, just like through the Associated Press, and I would have done probably the same shit Trump did, because the first few I wouldn't even think anything of. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And it's not until Buddy gets hit, he's like, wait, what the fuck? And then the Secret Service tackles him, and he goes down and shit. Yeah, I was talking to my buddy Follow Cargo. He was in the stream with me. We were talking about it. Apparently, this kid wasn't that far away, and Buddy bucked 9 shots. So, shitters get shit on, get better aim, I guess. Yeah, Buddy whiffed, I guess, all his shots. One of them Tysoned him in the ear, lopped off a little bit of the ear. That's crazy. And then he was telling me that apparently somebody in the crowd had like seen where the kid was at, and then from the way he described it, made it sound like somebody had recording of one of the snipers just taking out the kid that shot at the president. That's crazy, but that's something I also thought about too, because we were watching just the Associated Press's version of it, because it's the news media, and then just zoomed in on him talking at the podium, and everything's great, kind, right? So I'm watching like the press version, the news version, but there's hella people with their phones. Like everybody's got a phone nowadays, so like I haven't looked into it, but I'd be interested to see like all the different camera angles of all the different people recording of what's happened. Sadly, rest in peace, the one person that did end up getting killed, somebody else, I assume random. Don't think the kid was trying to kill him, but somebody else ended up getting killed. So the shooter and a civilian both got killed. Trump got fucking grazed by a bullet. Yeah, this fucking sucks, bro. I was trying to stay like out of like I've done a pretty good job of staying out of the news and not really hearing shit, especially when it comes to like politics and media, because it's in an election year, and I'm just, I mean, old E. I've given up my political anger and rage when it comes to candidates and parties and stuff like that, because I've realized like none of it matters. Ultimately, none of it matters. Just go vote. If you feel mad, go vote. Exercise your political freedom. That is how we can affect change. But anyway, I've been trying to stay out of it because I knew this year politically it was going to heat up because, you know, it's an election year. Did not see a fucking assassination attempt come. That is, I don't even know the kid's name, but fuck you, kid. You really fucked up. You, in all aspects, you fucked up. All right. If your goal was to take him out, you fucked up. If your goal was to help, I don't know, do some kind of fucking political change, you fucked up. It's still soon. It's happened like the other day. Like we just found out the kid's name or whatever. But yeah, you fucked up, kid. You fucked everything up. This 20-year-old kid fucked up a lot of shit. I'm not sure what the timeline in which 45 is wiped out, what that looks like, and what that world looks like. But now in the world in the timeline where there's an attempt and he lived. You gotta understand, there's already people in the party and that follow him that already look at him like he is a fucking god. Like there are already people, granted, pretty fringe and kind of out there, very out there, who already regard this man as fucking Jesus himself reincarnated. So now you do some like WWE shit where Buddy gets fucking shot at but lives and then fucking fighting through. Buddy is literally like a WWE character. Like he's getting assassinated basically, like attempted against his life, and he's still got to fucking put his fist up like through the Secret Service. It's like, god damn it, now every picture is just him going like this bloody fucking thing right here. Like it's honestly, I would not be surprised if this ends up winning the election for Trump. I would not be surprised because I was talking about it on stream. This may or may not move the last few people because I feel like, especially now in 2024, I feel like people know where they are politically. I don't think, especially with who the candidates are for each prospective party, I don't see that many fence sitters being left or undecided people being left, especially when we've gone through the presidencies of each of the candidates now. I feel like everyone knows where they stand on which person they want to be the next dude to keep doing it. But I can't help but feel like for those little bits that are straggling, those little bits that were whatever, seeing that and the reaction of that might sway them to him and might have him win the election. I could see that. I could see this being some kind of crazy Uno reverse like power card that gets Buddy in the office. Yeah, crazy. Somebody, I don't know why I never thought about this happening because I mean he's like a very controversial figure, but I never thought about somebody wanting to off Trump. Honestly, I never thought of like, sure, he's a larger than life, braggadocious fucking person, but like I genuinely never thought about somebody trying to take him out. Um, yeah, this kid fucking sucks. I would tell him to get better aim, but I don't know if they have snipers where he is right now in the afterworld. In the ether. Not sure if they have guns for him to practice or to hit a range with, but yeah, from what it sounded like from people that know guns or know more about guns, it seems like Buddy wasn't that far away to be whiffing his shots like he was. I mean, it's understandable. Nerves. I mean, you are committing history. You are now part of history. I mean, fuck. World War One got started because of an assassination, you know? Fucking Archduke Franz Ferdinand. That's what started World War One, and then later World War Two and all that. So this had the potential to be. Oh, I mean, it still is history. This still is a major part of history, and it just feels weird to. I don't know what it. I don't know what it normally feels like to be a part of history because E hasn't like. When 9/11 happened, I was in diapers. I was like, where were you during 9/11? I was like fucking pissing myself, shitting my pants. I was like 2 years old. I don't know. Like, The financial crisis. Like, where were you in the 2008 financial crisis? Fucking third grade doing fractions. I don't fucking know. It's like, it's weird to be an adult and be a part of history and then look back and be like, oh yeah, back in 2024, July of 2024, the assassination on the 45th president. Like, that's history. And I'll look back and be like, yeah, I was streaming that day and I pulled up stream. I was at work. I worked that day when it happened. That afternoon, I was working. Yeah, because I think it happened Saturday afternoon. I was working, come home, stream, chill with the homies, and then boom, start talking about it, pull it up. So it's like, damn, that I guess this is what it's like to be alive during like a major thing. Like, we'll look back and be like, damn, back in 24, and like, I remember I was streaming and working that day. Finally, E has something he can say. He was there for that. Where were you when this happened? I was at work. I was working and had no clue. That's what I was doing. But yeah, this is huge. This is huge, and I'm interested to see. Obviously, we have to wait until more comes out. I hope this doesn't turn into like a Las Vegas shooter situation where Buddy gets iced and there's no seeming motive behind it, and Buddy just commits a horrible atrocity that, is another part of history, but then we have no clue. Like, I'm assuming, I'm going to go off on a limb, I'm going to assume since the kid's young, probably politically motivated, probably is like, man, fuck Trump, I hate Trump, I'm going to go kill Trump. But
he was a registered Republican.
The kid was a Republican?
Yep.
Oh, see, this is why it's fun to find out. That kid with those shots.
And I don't know what
or maybe he's...
both of his parents are counselors.
Really?
By profession.
That's ironic.
And, yeah, I know. And
that's ironic.
And his father is a registered libertarian.
Wow.
And when they went to the home and searched the home, there were like 15 or 20 other guns in the home.
And the crazy part about that, depending on what the weapons are, there's nothing illegal about that. No. That's totally fine.
No.
You can have fucking 15 plus blickies.
There are enough guns.
Yeah. It's like for every kid.
For every person.
Isn't it like
5?
5?
5.
Oh, fuck. I remember when it was 3. It was like every man, woman, and child in this country could have 3 weapons.
No. 5.
5?
5.
I couldn't even think of 5 different weapons. I got a pistol. I got a shotgun. The fuck else do I need? Damn, buddy had 15. Do we know what he shot with? What he was using?
An AR-15 style assault rifle.
So just an assault rifle or like an actual model like AR-15? Because that's like a model of a gun, not just assault rifle. Like, there's different kinds of fucking pew-pews. But it was an actual like shape of an AR-15.
Yes.
Yeah, I was watching the Associated Press footage on stream when it happened, and a buddy of mine was telling me that, because he's way more into these, like, airsofting and shooting and all that, and apparently the kid wasn't that far away, like, shooting standards.
140 yards.
Yeah, he wasn't that far away to be whiffing all those shots. I was like, how far away was this kid? Because he's fucking ping, 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 and nails him in the ear, and he kind of duck, like, how far away was this kid? And they're like, yeah, he was, like, that far away on a roof, on a building. Yep. And I was like, what? He's not a good shot. He's not going to shoot anybody, but holy fuck. That far away?
People saw him on the roof.
Yes, okay.
And the local cops were inside the building that he was on top of.
Because, see, that's what my buddy had told me, is that there was footage of people that saw the shooter, recorded it, and then apparently people have footage of seeing the shooter and then the Secret Service sniper taking out the fucking shooter. Apparently people have angles of that and recordings of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
people saw this motherfucker on the roof and shit?
Like, filming him.
Was this before or after?
Like, doing the sniper shit that you do, the
prone crawl.
Yes,
crawling.
The prone crawl. Yeah, on the roof.
This before he started shooting?
Yes.
So you're standing out in a fucking event, and then you're like, well, there's a dude going prone on a roof over there.
Well, these were people that were in the tree line, and they had chairs set up there, I guess, to have shade and shit, but still be able to see and participate.
So were they up, like, parked on, like, a hill and could see across and see that? Or, like, what's the layout of the venue?
They were right fucking there. The trees were here, and the building was right there. They were less than 30 feet away from him.
Doing that shit?
Yes.
This is in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't go to Texas, and I'm surprised people there didn't have straps and start fucking shooting at the kid or something. 30 feet away and hear shots going off? What the fuck?
I know.
I just watched the Associated Press video of it, like the news reporting of it happening. Like, I'm going on doing everything, kind, fucking zoom, then tackling him.
Well,
Holy shit! I knew the kid was 20.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get a motive. I don't know if people
He
do a
wanted
cliche.
him dead.
Well, I know that, but why? Same thing with the Vegas shooting. Biggest fucking mass shooting, and we don't know why.
Because he's the fucking devil. He is evil incarnate.
Okay, well, see, now you know where Mom stands. That's crazy.
I'm not even biblical, and that motherfucker is the Antichrist.
Very enthused. Wow. Okay, well, see, there you go. That's more shit that I didn't even know. Damn. Those goddamn AR-15s, bro. I don't know why they're so prevalent. How many bro, I wonder how many fucking shootings have been done with AR-15s or AR-15 style, like, rifles. Bro, that is crazy. Buddy had the fucking AR-15 going prone, like it's Call of Duty, and he still whiffed his shots. Again, he's not a shooter, wouldn't shoot anybody. But I'd like to think if I owned a fuck ton of guns and I was going to shoot somebody, like, I'd at least have some practice, like, ting, 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 like shooting at bottles or something. Like, with all this information now, it's like, how the fuck did this kid miss? Like, the alleged, like, what's the word for it? Like, the bullet trail, whatever the fuck, of, like, Lee Harvey Oswald, of allegedly how he did it. Like, motherfucker was way up in a fucking thingy in a window and shooting at somebody fucking moving in a car and splatted. That guy can do that while he's moving, but you are prone on top of a building and a guy is standing here and you still whiff shots like a chalk outline? Skill issue, buddy. You fucking suck. If you wanted, had you done what you wanted to do, I don't know what kind of world we live in. Yeah, you fucked up, bro. You fucked up. If your goal was to uninstall his hard drive, wipe his hard drive, yeah, you fucked up, my guy. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up bolstering him at the polls and ends up somehow, this martyrdom ends up making even more fuel for whatever. And I'm also the implications of what's to happen in the future as far as public, like events and public, I guess public events, like that's going to alter that. Like, are we going to have rallies? Are we going to have, if it's, I mean, I guess it wasn't this hard to do something like this before, just nobody tried to do it. But like, now I feel like it's going to be some like 9/11 shit, some post 9/11 shit, where it's like, oh, before you could go travel and have a suitcase full of cocaine. They wouldn't even fucking stop you. And there you go. Have a nice flight. Now you got to fucking, oh, sir, your tweezers are a little bit too big. Oh, sir, this is 3 ounces. It needs to be 2 ounces. You can't travel with this. Like, I feel like now, post assassination attempt, if there are public events like this, it's going to be way, way, way different. Like, way, I'm not sure how they, I mean, they might not even do public venues anymore now. Like, we might now be in an era where they don't do public shit like this, because if you have good enough aim, you could just fucking take out one of the candidates, you know? So this has huge, huge, huge ramifications, implications for not only the people involved, but this country going forward. This is a lot, man. I mean, it's a fucking assassination attempt on a former president, on a presidential candidate. Like, this is huge. Last time this happened was in fucking 81. I'm not a mathematician, but 1981 to 2024, that's a decent grip of time. Like, fuck. I spawned in 99, and now here I am, 25 and 24. So, fuck. 81 to 99, like, it's a decent grip of time that nothing like this has happened. And then now this happens. Fuck. And of course it was against Trump, bro. Of course. Damn. It's crazy to think that there's an alternate timeline. I don't want to say like a parallel universe, but like there's an alternate timeline where like that event fractures, splits the timeline. Like, here we are on the right-hand path where Trump lived, and then here you have the left branch where Trump died, and like what is the lane that's going to be? Because we know what this one's going to be because we're living in it, but what's that lane looking like over there? Fuck. Buddy had so many blickies. The irony of both his parents being a counselor. Damn. Yeah, we're both counselors, but we can't help our son. Oh well. Damn, bro. I don't even what's this kid's name? I don't even remember. What is your name, child? What do they call you? What do they call you, child? You're the one that I want to. You're the one that I need. Thomas Matthew Crooks. That is the most vanilla cartoon villain name I've ever heard. Thomas Matthew Crooks? Never trust a motherfucker with two first names. Even Gizmo agrees. He's like, yep, fuck that guy. Thomas Matthew Crooks? Sounds like a Harry Potter character. Thomas Matthew Crooks. Fuck. What, Tom Riddle have an ass, bro? What the fuck? That is crazy. Imagine getting murked by somebody called Thomas Matthew Crooks. Gonna be Trump. You're the one that I want to. You're the one that I need. So yeah, there's that. Huge that. And then to switch gears to something that's completely unrelated, but what we talked about last week, more people coming out to find out that they are disgusting fucking creatures. The new flavor of the week. So we had Dr. Disrespect last week. I'll let the next statements, the next 20 minutes by E are all alleged. These are allegations. Nothing has been confirmed in a court of law. These are allegations. These are not opinions. These are opinions held by E, but these are not actual facts. We are just reacting and responding to the allegations. These are all allegations. With that being said, with that out of the way, these are all allegations from Dr. Disrespect talking to an underage person, trying to meet them at TwitchCon and getting yoinked off of fucking Twitch, to now it turns out we have two scumbag pieces of shit that I used to like, and I've actually been to their concert before. Zillakami from City Morgue and Cody Co of Cody Co. Yeah, so I guess we'll start with Zilla first, because this one's a little bit easier. It's a little bit more I don't know what you'd say. So it comes out not too long ago, that literally like yesterday. So we'll just read the Times Now World article. Rapper Zillakami's ex-girlfriend Deki has accused him of emotional abuse and claimed he had sex with an underage girl. Following her accusations, the girl, who's now in her 20s, confirmed that the two did have sex when she was 15 years old. Zillakami reacted to the drama, saying he was dealing with, quote, severe depression, and that he was taken advantage of by someone with, quote unquote, ulterior motives. Yes. Deki, who dated the rapper for several years, took to Twitter to publicly accuse him. Quote, I have never in my life come for anyone's career or doubt they have done, but Zillakami is a pedophile and one of the most evil people I've ever known and robbed me of everything in my life. Not to mention he has a serious Asian fetish and traveled to Thailand with a sex tourist and ordered countless prostitutes. Please do me a favor and remove this, quote, rapper who still lives with his mother and treats his whole family horrible from your playlist. If he wants to take it legally there, I would love to, she continued. Zillakami is your favorite rapper, but he had sex with a 15-year-old at 22. And y'all wonder why I kept my silence about dating him for years. I have the time today. Zillakami emotionally abused me for years, landed me in the hospital. I protected his image, bro, and his entire camp has countlessly had underage girls backstage and done unthinkable things I wouldn't wish that he's done to me on my worst enemy, she added. Responding to this, the alleged victim presented her side of the story. She claimed that though her story was revealed without her consent, that there was, quote, truth to it. I was 14, quote, I was 14 when Zillakami first reached out to me via DM. He was fully aware of my age, as I was honest about it. When we hung out the first time, nothing sexual happened, but he did give me shrooms. I was starting to have a bad trip, and he sent me a car home. The second time we hung out was when I was 15. This time we engaged in sexual intercourse. I had a lot of respect for him as an artist back then, but after that time, I didn't see him the same way. After that, I didn't hear from him again until months later. When he messaged me again, I had just started talking to someone who's now my ex. He asked to hang out, and I said we could, but it wouldn't be like last time because there was someone I was trying to be serious with, my ex. After I told him that, he stopped messaging me, and we didn't talk ever again. Zillikami responded to the allegations, saying he was taken advantage of by people with ulterior motives. Quote, dealing with severe depression during and after the last tour ended me up in the clinic where I was told by doctors I needed time to focus on myself, something I've always put to the side while trying to make sure everyone around me was good, which had me mentally at my lowest, he wrote on Instagram. Quote, dealing with a person that was around me, using me, while knowing I was not able to comprehend their ulterior motives, they took advantage of me being blind to what they tried to sell me as love. But it was only, quote, love until they no longer had access to me or the things that I could provide for them, trying to isolate me from my loved ones and friends while trying to sedate me by introducing me to harmful substances to alter my state of mind, keep me in the dark of their real nature, he added. Quote, I'm not the first person to go through this where a person cannot get what they want from someone. They obsessively try to victimize themselves. But I will handle this professionally instead of taking it to the internet. My legal team will ensure any false defamation against me is taken care of, he concluded. Okay, well, again, allegations. These are allegations that hasn't been taken to court of law, but we have two people both saying that he had sex with a 15-year-old girl when he was 22. Buddy did not come out and say, no, whoa, I did not have fucking sex with a 15-year-old when I was fucking 22. No. He's not arguing that. He's saying, I was taken advantage of. I was really depressed. I was down bad. I didn't realize there's people around me with... Zillikami, I hope for your sake that you didn't fuck a 15-year-old when you were 22. Because if you did, and your response is, woe is me, I was drugged, I was depressed, I'd focus on myself, that is the worst explanation of behavior of all time. Is it true that you had sex with a 15-year-old when you were 22? Well, I was just in a really bad state of mind. I was really depressed, and, these psychic vampires are trying to steal my energy and keep me down, They're feeding me harmful substances. You are 22 at the time. Do people not realize, the whole thing with consent and, the reason why we have it is because, we've agreed as a society up until a certain age, you can't make those decisions for yourself. You gave a 14-year-old fucking shrooms, my guy. And at that point, you were 21. The fuck is wrong with you people? I don't know why underground hip-hop has such a fucking pedo problem, but Zillikami's not the only one. There are countless other motherfuckers who I don't even know their names because I don't even listen to their shitty underground music. But he's not the only person to be from underground or make underground music, and it turns out, oh, they fuck kids. My guy, a 15-year-old, when you knew that they were 15 years old, you were 22 years old. You are the fucking adult. You are the one that makes the decisions. You were the one that decided to keep going and have sexual relations with a very obvious fucking minor. Not that it's okay to have sex with somebody who's 17 and you're not underage. Not saying that's better, but my guy, you knew when they were 14 that they were 14, and then you linked up with them a year later, knowing they were a fucking sophomore in high school. You would have been graduated from college at this point with a fucking associate's degree, and you're fucking a minor who's in sophomore biology. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you? The worst part, at least publicly, he didn't say anything that had to do with that. I'm sorry, if you're accusing E of some heinous shit that E definitely didn't do, I'm coming out screaming from the rooftops, I didn't do this! Not, hey E, did you do this egregious thing you're being accused of? Well, that was a different me, it was a different time, and, I was just really down bad back then, and the era of, I just wasn't in my best. So it just wasn't, the stars weren't aligning for that. I wasn't able to, no, motherfucker. It's no, I didn't do it. I didn't have anything to do with it. Fuck y'all for saying I did some shit. And let me go. I mean, if I'm at this point of clout where motherfuckers are accusing me of doing shit, then I assume I have money. I'm going to go get me a fucking lawyer and clap all these people. My defense would not be that I was just depressed and down bad. I don't care how depressed you are, motherfucker. You don't fuck kids. You don't fuck fans that are kids. Like, it's already one thing to be famous or have fame and then, like, fucking groupies. That's one thing. But knowingly fucking somebody who is nowhere near being the age of consent anywhere, that's another crazy thing we'll get to with the other one. But people are defending these people and these allegations, being like, oh, well, they're 17 and 17's legal in that state. Or, oh, well, they were that at that point. No, and no. That's not what we're going to do. That's not the fucking games we're going to play, okay? Just because your weird ass knows the bare minimum age requirement to fucking be with somebody explicitly doesn't mean that that's okay. Just because it's fucking 16 in Alabama, age of consent, does not mean that it is okay to be going around fucking 16-year-olds when you were in your 20s, 30s, whatever the fuck. And fuck all you people out here in response to hearing these allegations, defending these people, arguing that point. We're like, oh, well, if it happened in that state, the age of consent 17, so it's technically not a crime. Fuck you. It's creepy. It's gross. It's not okay. It's a crime. I don't give a fuck what the laws pertaining to whatever jurisdiction. No, bitch. It's 18 plus. And I'm kind of an old head. I kind of want to push, not to pull, a Republican card, but I kind of want to push 18 to 21. Like, I look at an 18-year-old like, you're still a dumb fucking kid. You're a dumb fucking bitch. I don't even think 18-year-olds are old enough to do shit. I mean, for Christ's sake, I guess mathematically, scientifically, your brain's not done cooking till like 25. So, like, I don't even think 18's old enough, bro. And I, as a 25-year-old now, like, I wouldn't even want to do something with an 18. Like, if I can't take Shotty to a bar, if I can't go to a dispo with her, I don't really want, like, to do anything. And full disclosure, I did have a relationship with somebody last year, and she was 19 and I was 24. And that kind of felt weird. I'm not going to lie. She was into me, and so that's why it was more, I wasn't going after anybody, but she was into me, and it's not very often that women are like, oh, I love what you're about. Let me be with you. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. She was 19. I was 24. That did feel weird, and she's not the kind of person that would go get drinks or whatever the fuck. But now, especially me being, not like there's a big difference now, but me being 25, now I really don't want to date anybody who's under 21, because it's like, bro, I can't even go to the bar with you. I can't even go to the dispo, like go pick up flour with you at the dispo and shit. Like, it's just weird. I don't know why all these grown-ass people, it makes me, I was talking about on stream last night, it makes me wonder, like, sure, we knew about, like, the Epsteins and, like, your Harvey Weinsteins, all these goddamn Steins. We knew about these people in, like, big media, big whatever. But is this really that prevalent that, like, streaming, YouTubers, musicians, like, it has to be, like, some forbidden fruit effect. Like, it has to be, like, you've done everything you've wanted under the sun. You've had all this adoration. All these people just, woo, woo, rah, rah, we love you. And, like, all of that you're numb to it. So it's like, all right, what's the next thing? Oh, I don't know. Fucking kids, I guess. Like, I don't understand how, like, the youngest person that I'm in contact with that I know regularly is my homie from work. My buddy was 17 and is now 18. He's like the youngest person I'm in contact with and like play video games and shit. Who are these? How are you 22 hooking up with a 15-year-old? What the fuck is your problem? Why are you 30 fucking 5 hooking up with somebody who we still don't know how old they are? Why are you old enough to be somebody's dad trying to fuck their child? Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? And this brings us to the last piece of shit, the one that breaks my heart even more. His Zillakami, City Morgue, I saw him Grey Day last year. I have like maybe a dozen songs saved. I'm not the biggest fucking Zillakami head, whatever. I liked more of him watching him with Brandon Buckingham and Brandon Buckingham's videos and doing shit there. Whatever. I can walk away. Whatever. Zillakami, don't give a shit. The one that really hits, fucking Cody Ko, dude. Yeah, Cody Ko. You know, the big Viner dude came over to YouTube, big YouTube guy, really funny. Him and Noel, like the series, like y'all motherfuckers know who Cody Ko is, and if you don't know who Cody Ko is, go look him up. Yeah, turns out, again, all allegations, this is all alleged. It turns out when he was 25 that he had sex with a 17-year-old. The 17-year-old in question, I feel bad for her. 17-year-old in question is Tana Mongo, Tana Mojo. I'm not quite sure. If you're anything on the internet, on YouTube within the past years, Tana is a very big, like, villain of the platform. You know, she had her own convention. I didn't even realize when she's my age. She's around my age. So when she was blowing up, doing her stupid shit, she was a kid. She was young, right? I didn't realize that. I didn't know that Tana's like maybe 2 years older than me. So back in like 2018 or some shit like that, she has a convention called TanaCon. That shit goes south. People are memeing on her. People are hating on her. Whatever. She's kind of like a Trisha Paytas in a way. Like people just don't fuck with her. They see her perspective of her online as a certain thing, like, yeah, whatever. Her, don't give a shit, right? So it first comes out, she's doing a little tour thingy, and they're like, all right, who's the smallest dick you've ever, like, had sex with? And then she's like, oh, please don't get me in trouble, Cody Ko. So then people are like, oh, shit, oh, fuck, oh, fuck. So then we find out, like, oh, Tana and Cody, oh, they fucked. Wow, didn't expect that crossover. Like, they've done a couple of collabs, or I think they've done stuff in the past, whatever, but Tana is seen as, like, this whatever. Then it turns out that he was my age. He was 25 at the time, and Tana was 17. And it gets worse because we're there, like some event in Florida. I'm not sure what the fuck it was. Some kind of convention in Florida, and Buddy's I think trying to mac cheeks, or Buddy is macking cheeks. A third party, ironically, another really hated person online. A third party intervenes and is like, hey, yo, she's underage, bro. She's not legal. Don't be doing nothing. Like, stop. To which he's like, oh, thanks. Preach. Then ends up hooking up with her. The person who told him, hey, don't do that, was Gabby Hanna. Gabby Hanna is also somebody who is not very well liked online, who's also kind of a controversial figure. The reason why I say these things is I can't help but feel like the combination of Cody Ko and his image mixed with who the accusers are is the reason why this got swept under the rug for so many years. Like this, I'm now finding out about this and been a fan of Cody and Noel for years, pretty much since they came to YouTube. Like, I fucked with them. Danny Gonzalez, Drew Good. Like, I fuck with commentary. I've been fucking with commentary. I fucked with them for a long time, right? So come to find out that, yeah, no, Buddy most definitely had allegedly had sex with Tana when she was 17 and he was 25. And she's talked about it on multiple podcasts, and she's, done, they say hindsight's 2020, and she realizes now that like how inappropriate that is, how crazy that is. And she talks about how if she had a little sister, or if she had a friend or knew somebody who was her age in that situation, she would freak the fuck out. She would go ballistic. She'd do all these kinds of things. But she felt like it was because it was herself, and she's at a different point in time that she allowed herself to, I guess, excuse it and whatever. But now, hindsight being 2020, she's like, yeah, no, what happened to me is not okay. What he did was not okay. Fuck, Gabby Hanna, years, in case people are thinking like, oh, it's they're colluding, whatever. Like, Gabby Hanna said the exact same story on an unrelated podcast 3 or 4 years ago about how they're at a convention or they're at some fucking thing, and then she told somebody, like, pulled them aside, like, hey, don't fuck with that person, they're underage. And Buddy's like, all right, cool, thanks, good looks on the heads up, and then still continue to do that. Fast forward Tana's story, yeah, I'm fucking 17. He's macking on me at a party. Gabby Hanna pulls him away, tells him, hey, don't do that. He comes back, and we end up fucking. And as if things couldn't get worse, Buddy is still best friends with somebody. This is not alleged. This is convicted in court. He is friends with somebody in college at Duke or Notre Dame or some bullshit who drugged a girl, raped her, filmed it, and then showed other friends that night. Okay? This isn't alleged. This is real. His name is like Colby something or other. Okay? Back in the day, Cody had Colby on his channel a whole lot. Like, a whole lot. People started noticing, they're like, wait a minute. Isn't that guy that got convicted of raping a woman and filming it and then showing his friends and drugging her and showing his friends? So then Cody kind of puts him on the back burner. He's not in many videos, whatever. And then recently, Cody gets married to his longtime partner, now his wife, gets married. And who is in the photos that's at the wedding? Lo and behold, Mr. Rapist Man. So, yeah. So you have allegedly Cody hooking up with Tana when she was 17 and he's 25. And then the company that he keeps is a dude who got convicted of drugging a woman, raping her, filming it, and then showing other people. That's the kind of people that's in your camp. That's the kind of people that's in your party. Yeah, I don't know what's in the air. I don't know what the fuck's going on between Dr. Disrespect, Zilla Kami, Cody Co. All of y'all are disgusting. I wish nothing but the worst for you going forward. Karmically, I hope the worst happens to you. And you know what? I would love to see you guys prove everybody wrong in court. I would love for you guys to take this shit to court and have it, let the DMs be read, let the stories be leaked. Because it's not looking good for you guys. Being 22, fucking a 15-year-old, not a good look. Being 25, fucking a 17-year-old, not a good look. Being 30-something, sexually talking to somebody who's under 18, not a good look. I don't know what's in the water. I don't know what's in the air. I don't know how hard it is to just not fuck kids, but apparently it's really hard for people not to fuck kids. I thought we were at a point in society far removed from pedophilia, but apparently it's Rome circa 1400 or something, and everyone's fucking kids. Everyone's got a little fucking squire boy to fuck, apparently. I guess E missed the memo of just not fucking kids anymore. Or I guess missed the memo of, hey, we're still fucking kids. Because, yeah, last time I checked, that shit's not kosher. We don't do that shit. Last time I checked, that shit's not cool, bro. Like, sure, you had your fucking Michael Jacksons and your Epstein. Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Who's gonna be next? Who's next? I don't even know who could possibly be next. But at this point, I probably won't be surprised to find out who it is. And it's so annoying, like, right back getting into Cody's content and, like, fucking with his videos, boom, this comes out. And you know what, Tana? I feel sorry for you. And on behalf of everyone who didn't believe you when you first came out, I apologize. It sucks that because of who you are, that people won't listen to you or will have less of an opinion of you just because of who you are. But I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry he violated you. And I'm sorry that nobody believed you for this whole time. And that underage girl who's now in her 20s, I'm sorry what Zilla Kami did to you. None of this shit's okay. And I'm sorry that, in that girl's case, that she just kind of got thrust in the spotlight and that she didn't consent to have this come out. I'm sorry about that. And I'm sorry that this shit happened to you. None of this shit's okay. I don't know why or how this shit is so prevalent, but it is, and it disgusts me. And it's crazy because, like, Cody's a dad. Like, he just had a kid. So it's like, Dr. Disrespect is a fucking dad with children at the time. So it's like, do we have to do the sim of putting the shoe on you to have you, like, how would you like it if some 30-year-old man is trying to fuck your 14-year-old daughter? Do we really have to go to that? Like, is it that hard to make it relatable to these people for them to realize, like, how weird and fucked this is? You are a dad. How would you feel if somebody else is trying to fuck your kid? Probably not very good. Probably not very good at all. But here we are doing the same shit. You people disgust me. I hope you get everything coming to you karmically and in all aspects. I don't know if I'm necessarily a proponent of cancellation or of cancel culture, but at the same time, these people don't belong in our society. Like, I'm not one for deplatforming, but at the same time, pedophiles don't deserve a platform. Like, I'm torn. I'm conflicted. I don't like the torch mob trying to come after whatever, but at the same time, these people don't belong in society. These people don't belong with the rest of us. You guys are monsters and predators, and you prey on people, and you take advantage of people, and you use your fame and your fucking connections to hide from it. You are some of the worst things that exist. You are what make this world full of evil and disgust. You are what actively ruin other people's lives. I hope y'all get everything coming to you and more, okay? I hope y'all fall off. I hope your bank account falls off. I hope fucking in 15 years people are Zilla who? Cody what? Doctor where? Like, I hope the sands of time and history just erases your name. I hope we look back and have a foggy, distant memory of, oh yeah, that piece of shit that did piece of shit things? Fuck that guy. I hope that is the maximum that you are relevant from now into the future. Because I personally, in my own little world, not supporting you. Not going to your concerts. Not going to watch your videos. Not going to buy your merchandise. You're done. There's only a few things the individual can do, but hey, when a few individuals link up together, start making a chain, and now that chain has a little bit more impact, you know? Yeah, I was just very, very disturbed by all this. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like, I don't know, July is the month of pedophiles or something. I'm not sure what the fuck's in the water, why all of this has been coming out. And then also creepily, Kevin Spacey's trying to get back into acting and getting back into Hollywood. Like, no. You fuck boys. You touch boys. No. Stop. No. House of Cards is a fucking TV show nobody gives a shit about. Fuck off. Get the fuck out of here. No. We don't like you. We don't accept you. You're not allowed here. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Or even like fucking Chris D'Elia. Like, why are there so many disgusting people that have power, that have prevalence, that like, fuck. Why can't a sweetheart fucking, I don't know, some kid working McDonald's, why can't he fucking be famous? Why can't you have the sweet old lady working at Goodwill? Why can't she be clouded up? Why can't she have all this attention? These people don't deserve the love and adoration and attention and money that they've garnered from all these people. These are the wrong people that don't deserve the spotlight. We need to take that spotlight and put it on people more deserving, people that actually, dare I say, need it. Fuck these people. Fuck their platform. Fuck what they stand for. I hope it all falls, just crumbles like a sandcastle in high tide. Don't fuck kids. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Just don't fuck kids. Pro tip, if you're 21 and older, don't even get involved with somebody who's not at least 21. It's really not that fucking hard. It's really not. And even in my own personal life, I've experienced it. You're fucking how old and you can't, yeah, no, that's a great look. You're how old going after, bro, her age ends in teen. Yours ends in Erty. Like, wow, that's crazy. Wow. Miss me being almost twice as old as somebody who I'm trying to have sex with. The fuck is wrong with you people? I've been rambling enough. I appreciate y'all for being tapped in. Fuck. Comment skull. If you've made it this far, comment skull. Put a little skull emoji. Fuck pedophiles. Yeah. And W new job. So I'll see y'all in the next later this week, next week's episode. I appreciate y'all. Peace.